This meeting is being recorded.
Hey guys, it's Mary Jo. I am on here by myself today because some of our other teammates are not feeling terribly well. So I am going to make the easiest thing in the whole wide world. And I'm going to tell you how easy it is just because I'm going to give you a little preface. I had to go help my husband do something. And that was all the way in Harwich, which is about 45 minutes away. I ran down there, I did that, and then I came back. I pulled into my driveway at 22 minutes after 3. And I got everything done, lickety split, ready for you guys. So I have, so the ingredients you need, I actually broke it down as a spaghetti squash, a jar and a half of spaghetti sauce, and I use turkey meat, and one pound package of turkey meat and 1 onion. And then I just about a half a block of the mozzarella cheese that I like to shred because I shred it on my own, cheddar cheese, all of them, because I don't want any chemicals in my cheese. I just want the cheese. And, you know, I think you guys heard us last week or the week before about the whole sawdust and protein. Sherry, you're in there. You can pipe in. What is it called again? What is it called again?
Cellulose.
The
Cellulose is in almost most grated cheeses, and cellulose is bits of wood, which is sawdust, but it won't hurt you, but it will definitely change the taste.
Yes. Thank you, Sherry, because I can never remember the word. And Sherry and I had a big discussion about cellulose on one of our hikes because I didn't believe that there was sawdust in our cheese, but apparently there is. So we had to Google all that. So that is it for the ingredients. And I broke it down. The spaghetti squash cost about $4.85. The 2 jars of sauce, which I used a jar and a half, was 2 for $4. And the turkey meat, the 1 pound of turkey meat, was $5.25, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but something along those lines. So this is all under 50, and this was $3. So it's all under $16 for an entire meal. This will serve this. We usually eat, there are 3 of us, and then we usually have leftovers, and my husband and I eat it the next day as well. I'm using the 10-inch skillet, the cast iron skillet, which I love. I use the 10 and the 12 all the time. This is actually my customer, Susan Hendricks, aka Susan Hall. This is hers because she didn't know how to season it. So she brought it to me, I'm seasoning it, and then I'm going to give it right back to her. Talk about fun. So right now I'm just going to shred the cheese with our grater. This is the new grater that came out last fall, I believe. And I froze a little tip. Just freeze your cheese because mozzarella is really soft. So if you freeze it, it makes it much easier to grate. So I would say I'm going to use about half of this. Mike and I are trying to eat really healthy, so we're not going to use tons of it. Okay. So it has 2 sides. This is the side, I don't know if you guys can see. This is, it does it much finer, great. And then this is the side for what I'm using it for. And it has a nice sheath, so you keep them nice and protected, and you don't cut your hands because they are very sharp, guys. Super duper sharp. So this is the spaghetti squash. I popped it in the microwave just to soften it up a little for 5 minutes. I poked a couple holes in it. I'm just going to use my chef knife. Whoop. Dogs aren't in here to eat that, so that's good. And then that side, and then I learned that I've been making this forever, and I kept trying to cut it like this, and it's so much harder. So all I'm doing is I just cut it right down the middle. Oops, and you try and do it equally. See if I can do that a little better. Okay, and then it opens right up. And I use the scoop loop to get, this is a scoop loop, it's got little teeth. So I just use that. I don't need to show you the whole thing, but I literally just take this out. Just like that, and all the seeds. You can use this for pumpkin. And all the seeds. You can use this for pumpkin. Oh, I'm not sure where we're getting feedback, but hold on one second.
Mary Jo,
Yes.
Mary Jo, can I just share that with all the people that are out there, I never used my scoop loop. Mary Jo was at my house one day and she said, why don't you use your scoop loop for that? And I was like, I don't know. I've never used it. It just sits in the drawer. And I cannot believe what I was missing. It's the best $10 you're ever going to spend in your entire life. Just
I
wanted
told
to
you.
share that.
I use it for my cantaloupe, my peppers. Sherry again did not use it for peppers. I'm like, why not? So I am going to apologize. Normally I would be picking this up cold, but it's really, really hot. So when I took my spritzer, I sprayed, you can see the steam, it's super duper hot. I took the spritzer, I put some olive oil on it, and then I used our seasoning salt that I love, popped that on, and I took the bar pan, I put it upside down, and I cooked it for about 35 minutes. Normally I do 40, but I didn't have any time. So I cooked it for 35 minutes and it looks like it's absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna just flip that one over so it's cool. And then all you do, you guys, is take your fork. You just take a fork and you just scrape it out carefully because you know it's really hot. Usually when I make this, I actually cook it. And then I let it sit for an hour or two just to cool it down. And then I pop it in and I make my lasagna. Now, Sherry and I were talking because she makes this when we have our meetings usually, and she'll make it for lunch. And we were there one day and she puts the whole spaghetti squash, all of it, in at one time. I've been doing it in layers, but it tastes just the same and it's way faster. So I apologize, this is going to take a minute because holy cow, that's hot, you guys. And it is so darn good. So I'm just gonna hold that. So our mitts, you
Mary
guys.
Jo, can you bring
What?
that closer to you? We can't see. We can't see
Bring-
what you're doing there. Is
Oh,
it,
you can't?
you got a pan? Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, sorry. I'm not
Did you
putting
put
it on the counter, I swear. All right,
Did you put
So-
sauce on the bottom of the pan?
I did. Oh, no, I didn't. But we're gonna add some of that. Sherry, I actually don't put it at the bottom usually. But what I'm gonna do
You
is I'm gonna
don't, and
take,
it doesn't stick?
no. I use this so much that it's seasoned. And so I'm gonna show you guys this too. This is our new mix and chop that also scoops. I absolutely love it. So it has a new edge. Can you guys see that? And this is the part, you've got a scoop side and you can scoop everything up. But this part right here actually chops. So I use that for all the turkey meat. So I only use one utensil to make the sauce. I just stirred it up with the onions. Then I pop the turkey in it. All right, so now I put some sauce in there. Sherry puts this is the beauty of doing this. We do a little bit of both, Sherry puts hers on the bottom. I don't. I learned that from her the last time I was at her house. So let's get the other one. And it's nice and hot. We'll just take this, scrape it out. Actually, 35 minutes, you guys, is great. When you cook it, make sure you don't overcook it because you'll have too much moisture. And that's not it will boil over and stuff. And I just do it for 35 to 40 minutes for the larger ones. Okay, so I'm gonna dump that. Oh, hot. Stand by. That is super hot. Can you guys see?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And you can get a whole bunch out, but I don't really need to get all of it. And we just mix that around. And then I'm gonna pop some more. Oh, Sherry, I like your idea. I don't have to do all the layers. Now, have you guys seen all the new silicone utensils? I am absolutely loving them. We've had them
Yes.
for a little while. And the fish spatula is my new favorite. I use, we eat fish a lot and I use it all the time. It is, it's delicious. Yeah, the fish spatula is delicious. It is so easy to use. Can you guys still see? And then I'm just gonna take my cheese and just sprinkle it on. You don't need a lot, and if you want to keep this
You don't
calorie
need a lot.
conscious, I use the low skim, you know, the low fat one, and a little health conscious. And that's it, you guys. I pop it in the oven and I cook it for about 35 minutes. I'm actually gonna let this sit out because what?
What do you cook it on, Mary Jo?
350.
What do you
I cook
cook it
it
on the temp?
Yeah,
Okay.
350 degrees. So I'm gonna put a little, whoops, wrong side. I'm gonna put a tiny bit more cheese on. And I let it sit for about 20 minutes before I serve it. So it sets a little bit. And it is my husband's new favorite. And so that's about it. I just wanted to share that with you because I'm in such a hurry today. I was like, oh, this is great. I said, I can't see these guys in person because they don't feel so good, but I can do it right here. So does anyone have any questions? Sherry or Michelle, anything that I'm forgetting?
No, I just can't
Nope.
wait to make it.
Have you not made it yet, Michelle?
No,
I know
I've only
now-
had it when Sherry's made it.
Okay, your turn next.
Now I want it. I want it for dinner now.
It is,
Well,
it is,
I just want to say that you're cutting. I just want to say that you're cutting all the calories out of the noodles by adding the spaghetti squash, and it has a spaghetti texture and feeling. So you kind of get that feeling that you're eating pasta without all the calories, and you get the extra vitamins. So it really is a nice replacement for pasta. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording, Mary Jo.
Okay.
Unless there's anything else you want to say.
there's nothing.
Thank
I
you,
wanted-
everybody, for joining
I
us.
wanted to share something with everybody and I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure we'll figure it out next week. So, and wait till you guys
right.
wait till you guys, we had so much fun in conference, so our parties are gonna be a little different. So ask your consultant if they went to national conference. So we'll see you guys next week. Thanks, guys.
Bye.